Once upon a time in the mysterious land of Mino Province, there was a baby named Akechi Mitsuhide who came into this world with a touch of ambiguity. You see, his noble lineage wasn't as illustrious as those found in the grand annals of history, so his origins remained a puzzle. The enigmatic figure known as Akechi Mitsuhide made his historical debut while serving the Asakura clan. But what about his life before joining their ranks, you ask? Well, my friend, that's where things get hazy. There's no definitive evidence to shed light on that particular era of his existence. According to popular belief, Akechi Mitsuhide graced the world with his presence in the year 1528. His father was a loyal retainer of Saito Dosen, the ruler of the mighty Akechi Castle in the beautiful Mino province. As for his mother, she hailed from the Takeda clan and was none other than the sister of the esteemed warlord Takeda Yoshimune. Now, here's where the plot thickens. In a historical record known as the Akechi clan genealogy, which depicts the intricate ties between the Akechi and Saito families, there's a curious account. It suggests that Akechi Mitsuhide's aunt, a woman of remarkable valor, married none other than Saito Dosen himself. However, the reliability of this tome remains a mystery. But let's dive deeper into this tangled family tree. If we follow its branches, we find a remarkable possibility. You see, the daughter born from the union of Akechi Mitsuhide's aunt and Saito Dosen might just be the illustrious Nohime, the beloved wife of the legendary Oda Nobunaga. So, in a twist of fate, it turns out that Akechi Mitsuhide and Nohime could have been cousins. Now, back to our hero's journey. Akechi Mitsuhide's father, Akechi Mitsu Tsunitoki, sadly met his demise when our young protagonist was still a tender soul. His uncle, Akechi Mitsuyasu, took over the reins of the Akechi clan. However, fate had other plans in store. In 1556, a ferocious clash between Saito Dosen and his ambitious son, Saito Yoshitatsu, threw the entire domain into turmoil. Amidst this chaos, Akechi Mitsuyasu met a tragic end, and Akechi Castle fell. At the ripe age of almost 30, Akechi Mitsuhide found himself exiled from his homeland, embarking on a journey of wandering and self-discovery. And so, dear friends, the tale of Akechi Mitsuhide begins, shrouded in the enigma of his birth and destined to leave his mark on the pages of history. How will his story unfold? Only time will reveal the captivating adventures that await this wandering soul. After losing his homeland and wandering through various provinces, our intrepid hero, Akechi Mitsuhide, found himself in the land of Echizen. It was here that he embarked on a new chapter of his adventurous life, serving the mighty warlord Asakura Yoshikage. Now, it's important to note that Akechi Mitsuhide didn't immediately join the service of Asakura Yoshikage right after the fall of Akechi Castle. There was a gap of approximately 2 years in his journey. And during this time, he roamed the lands as a wandering soul. It is said that he honed his skills in the art of firearms, tactics, and other essential qualities required in the Warring States era. One prevailing theory suggests that during this period, Akechi Mitsuhide even managed to secure a position in the service of the shogun of the Ashikaga shogunate, Ashikaga Yoshiteru. Being of the Akechi clan, which was connected to the Toki clan, who had many retainers serving the shogunate, helped him find his way into this esteemed role. With the aid of his family connections, Akechi Mitsuhide eventually found himself in the service of Ashikaga Yoshiteru. However, fate had other plans in store. It wasn't long before Ashikaga Yoshiteru fell victim to a conspiracy known as the Iroku coup. The infamous Miyoshi III, comprising Miyoshi Nagayoshi, Miyoshi Motonaga, and Ivanari Tominori, along with Miyoshi Yoshitsugu, forced Ashikaga Yoshiteru to commit seppuku. This turn of events, known as the Iroku coup, unfolded when the Miyoshi III aimed to seize control of the shogunate, while Ashikaga Yoshiteru insisted on maintaining direct control over the ruling family. It's worth mentioning that there are also theories suggesting that Ashikaga Yoshiteru was slain during this tumultuous period. With his lord gone, Akechi Mitsuhide found himself once again as a wandering ronin. Unfortunately, he couldn't return to his native Mino province, which was still under the rule of the Saito clan. Instead, he made his way to the neighboring province of Echizen, near Gifu. And it was there, in Echizen, that he caught the attention of the dashing warlord, Asakura Yoshikage. Impressed by Akechi Mitsuhide's exceptional talents, Asakura Yoshikage welcomed him into his service. And thus, our hero's journey took an unexpected turn as he embarked on a new adventure. Serving the noble Asakura clan in the land of Echizen. Little did anyone know that this fateful encounter would set the stage for Akechi Mitsuhide's rise to fame and infamy in the pages of history. Having successfully escaped his wandering lifestyle, Akechi Mitsuhide found himself caught up in a thrilling adventure of plotting the restoration of the Ashikaga shogunate. After the tragic self-inflicted demise of Ashikaga Yoshiteru, his brother Ashikaga Yoshiaki, who had renounced worldly affairs and become a Buddhist monk in Nara, had a sudden change of heart. He believed that he, and only he, was destined to be the shogun. So, he fled to the province of Omi, where he abandoned his monastic life and sought the support of powerful regional warlords to bolster his cause. With great determination, Ashikaga Yoshiaki made his way closer to Asakura Yoshikage, the ruler of Echizen province. And by his side stood his trusted advisor, Hosokawa Fujitaka. It was here that Akechi Mitsuhide would enter the stage as a key retainer of Ashikaga Yoshiaki, joining forces with Hosokawa Fujitaka, as they aimed to revive the Muromachi shogunate. Among the various daimyo that Ashikaga Yoshiaki sought alliances with, two prominent figures emerged. The rapidly rising Oda Nobunaga and his brother-in-law, Asai Nagamasa, who was married to Oda Nobunaga's sister, Lady Oichi. It was Akechi Mitsuhide who was entrusted with the important task of approaching Oda Nobunaga, requesting his support. This encounter marked the first time Akechi Mitsuhide crossed paths with Oda Nobunaga and became both a retainer of Asakura Yoshikage and a vassal of Oda Nobunaga. In the year 1568, With the backing of Oda Nobunaga and Asai Nagamasa, Ashikaga Yoshiaki successfully made his triumphant return to Kyoto. However, his joy was short-lived as, in the following year of 1569, he faced a treacherous attack from the Sengi, a group of 3 influential figures who had driven his brother, Ashikaga Yoshiteru, to self-destruction. This audacious event, known as the Hanaji Incident, unfolded within the hallowed walls of the Hanaji Temple in Kyoto. In this dire situation, it was Akechi Mitsuhide who emerged as the savior. Working hand-in-hand with Hosokawa Fujitaka and Oda Nobunaga's retainer, Ikeda Katsumasa, to repel the Sengi and protect Ashikaga Yoshiaki from imminent danger. As a result, Akechi Mitsuhide was entrusted with the prestigious position of Kyoto's magistrate, leading him on a path full of unpredictable twists and turns. In the comical tale of Akechi Mitsuhide, let's dive into his thrilling escapades at the Battle of Kagazaki Retreat in the year 1570. During Oda Nobunaga's invasion of the Asakura clan in Echizen, his trusted ally, Asai Nagamasa, suddenly turned traitor. Caught between the advancing Asakura forces in front and the treacherous Asai forces at their backs, the Oda army found themselves in a perilous pincer attack, forcing them to retreat. In this critical moment, Akechi Mitsuhide, also known as Kinoshita Tokichiro Hideyoshi at the time, took charge as the rearguard at Kagazaki in Echizen province. In this epic retreat known as the Kagazaki Backdoor, Akechi Mitsuhide bravely held off the pursuing Asakura forces, minimizing the damage inflicted on the Oda army. His heroic efforts caught the attention of Oda Nobunaga, who rewarded him with the responsibility of Uzayama Castle. Subsequently, Akechi Mitsuhide played a pivotal role as a key operative in the burning of Mount Hiei's Enrikuji Temple. Recognizing his contributions, he was granted approximately 50,000 koku of land in Shiga District, Omi Province, and built Sakamoto Castle. It was at this point that he officially became a loyal retainer of Oda Nobunaga. Akechi Mitsuhide went on to participate in numerous battles such as the Battle of Nagashino, the Battle of Tennoji, and the Battle of Arikawa. Despite his humble origins and mysterious background, Akechi Mitsuhide's reputation grew as he carved his name as one of Oda Nobunaga's esteemed vassals in the chaotic world of the warring states. Now, let's dive into the intriguing tale of why Akechi Mitsuhide decided to commit treason against his once loyal lord, Oda Nobunaga. The incident at Hanaji is considered one of the greatest mysteries of the Sengoku period, with over 50 theories swirling around. Let's explore the most compelling and latest theories that shed light on the truth. Theory 1. Nobunaga's cruelty suppression. According to this theory, Akechi Mitsuhide rebelled against Oda Nobunaga to put an end to his lord's ruthless actions. Nobunaga had a track record of taking lives to achieve his ambition, including the infamous burning of Mount Hiei's Enrikuji Temple. It is speculated that Akechi Mitsuhide couldn't bear witness to Nobunaga's brutal deeds any longer and chose to rise against him. Theory 2. resentment towards Nobunaga. This theory suggests that Akechi Mitsuhide harbored deep resentment towards Nobunaga, who had constantly imposed unreasonable demands on him. As an example, shortly before the Hanaji incident, Nobunaga ordered the confiscation of Mitsuhide's territories. He commanded Mitsuhide to assist Toyotomi Hideyoshi, who was struggling in his campaign in China. In exchange, Nobunaga planned to strip Mitsuhide of his lands in Omi Province and Tanba Province and instead assign him the less desirable regions of Izumo and Iwami. This drastic change, coupled with being placed under the command of his rival, Hideyoshi, was unbearable for Mitsuhide. Furthermore, Mitsuhide had previously achieved great glory by surpassing Hideyoshi and becoming the lord of a province. While Nobunaga might have intended to encourage Mitsuhide, it is understandable that Mitsuhide could have misinterpreted the situation as a demotion. Theory 3. Imperial court conspiracy. This theory revolves around Mitsuhide's connections to the imperial court, suggesting that the Hanaji incident was orchestrated under the influence of the court. Mitsuhide served as the governor of Kyoto and had a deep understanding of its political climate. Thus, it is plausible that he had close ties with nobles and court officials. According to this theory, Mitsuhide assassinated Nobunaga in line with the desires of the imperial court. Theory 4. Restoration of the shogunate. This theory proposes that Mitsuhide aimed to establish his own shogunate or revive the Ashikaga shogunate. As we mentioned earlier, the details of Mitsuhide's birth remain shrouded in mystery. However, it is believed that Mitsuhide's father, Akechi Mitsuhide, was a member of the Toki clan, which traced its lineage back to the Seiwa Genji. On the other hand, Oda Nobunaga, who claimed descent from the Taira clan, was on the verge of becoming shogun. In this theory, Mitsuhide intended to prevent Nobunaga, who had Taira lineage, from becoming shogun and instead seize the position himself, as a representative of the Seiwa Genji. Additionally, since Ashikaga Yoshiaki had been exiled from Kyoto but had not been officially removed from the position of shogun, there was a possibility of rallying behind him to establish a new shogunate. These theories shed light on the fascinating motivations behind Akechi Mitsuhide's decision to commit treason, adding humor and intrigue to the mysterious tale of the incident at Hanaji. In a stunning twist revealed by the latest research, the truth behind Akechi Mitsuhide's rebellion is starting to come to light. For years, the motives behind his actions remained a mystery, with various theories and speculations circulating. However, thanks to the discovery of historical documents in 2014 and 2017, the most compelling theory has emerged: the revival of the Muromachi shogunate. In June 2014, during a re-examination of historical documents known as the Ishiya family documents at the Hayashi Memorial Museum in Okayama City, a series of letters were found that shed light on the events leading to the incident at Hanaji. These letters included correspondence between Chosokabe Motochika, a powerful warlord in Shikoku, and Saito Toshimasa, a loyal retainer of Akechi Mitsuhide. The Ishiya family, who documented these letters, served under the 13th shogun of the Muromachi shogunate, Ashikaga Yoshiteru. Akechi Mitsuhide's trusted retainer, Saito Tashimasa's brother, Isshiya Yoritaka, was adopted by Isshiya Mitsumasa, who had sought refuge with Chosokabe Motochika after the assassination of Ashikaga Yoshiteru. This made Isshiya Yoritaka and Chosokabe Motochika sworn brothers-in-law. The relationship between Akechi Mitsuhide and Chosokabe Motochika was facilitated through Saito Tashimasa, who acted as a negotiator regarding control over Shikoku. It was through Akechi Mitsuhide and Saito Tashimasa that Chosokabe Motochika received instructions and decisions from Oda Nobunaga. However, when Oda Nobunaga ordered Chosokabe Motochika to only possess the southern half of Tosa and Awa provinces in Shikoku, just as he was about to unify the entire region, it was Saito Tashimasa who conveyed the message. In an attempt to persuade Chosokabe Motochika, Saito Tashimasa wrote a letter addressed to Kuzan, a title used by Chosokabe Motochika, known as the Letter from Saito Tashimasa to Kuzan. This letter, written in January 1582, advised Chosokabe Motochika that it would be in his best interest to show allegiance to Oda Nobunaga. On May 21, 1582, Chosokabe Motochika sent a letter expressing his intention to submit to Oda Nobunaga. The letter from Chosokabe Motochika to Saito Tashimasa was written just before the incident at Hanaji, providing valuable historical evidence of Chosokabe Motochika's attempt to avoid conflict with Oda Nobunaga. However, despite Chosokabe Motochika's willingness to submit, Oda Nobunaga initiated an invasion of Shikoku. Faced with this escalating situation, Akechi Mitsuhide, feeling the pressure, might have resorted to the incident at Hanaji as a desperate attempt to stop Oda Nobunaga. With these newly discovered documents, the revival of the Muromachi shogunate theory has gained substantial support, shedding light on the motivations behind Akechi Mitsuhide's fateful decision. The truth may have been buried in history for centuries, but thanks to diligent research, we are now one step closer to unraveling the enigma surrounding Akechi Mitsuhide and the incident at Hanaji. Once upon a time, in the mysterious tale of Akechi Mitsuhide, a peculiar hypothesis lingers. It suggests that Akechi Mitsuhide and Nankobo Tenkai might have been the same person, masquerading under different identities. Let's compare the brief histories of Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai. Akechi Mitsuhide's journey. Around 1528, born in Mino Province. Around 1556, pledged loyalty to Echizen warlord Asakura Yoshikage. Around 1568, swore allegiance to Ashikaga Yoshiaki. 1571, became the lord of Sakamoto Castle in Omi Province. 1573, sworn under Oda Nobunaga. June 2, 1582, assassinated Oda Nobunaga in the incident at Hanaji. June 13, 1582, defeated by Hashiba Hideyoshi, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, in the Battle of Yamazaki and committed seppuku. Nankobo Tenkai's journey, around 1536, born in Mutsu Province. later became a monk under the name Suifu and undertook various spiritual practices across different regions. 1588. Settled in Kitane Temple in Kawago and changed his name to Tenkai, becoming a close advisor to Tokugawa Ieyasu. 1643. Passed away at the age of 108. Just like Akechi Mitsuhide, the birth and early life of Tenkai remain shrouded in mystery. Tenkai's documented activities become clearer only when he started serving Tokugawa Ieyasu. It is said that he lived beyond the age of 100, but the certainty of this fact is still debated. Nevertheless, both Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai lived during the same era. Could it be possible that Akechi Mitsuhide, seeking a fresh start, embarked on a secret transformation, assuming the persona of Tenkai? Picture this: a master of disguise, sneaking around with multiple identities, cunningly altering his fate throughout history. The enigmatic tale of Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai intertwines, inviting us to delve into the realm of possibilities and embrace the captivating wonders of the unknown. In a world of historical enigmas, the curious notion emerges that Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai might be one and the same, a mind-boggling twist. Let's unravel this entertaining theory surrounding the illustrious figures. As we mentioned before, Akechi Mitsuhide, who is said to have met his end at the Battle of Yamazaki, left behind no trace of his mortal remains. Meanwhile, the legendary Tenkai makes his grand appearance in the annals of history in 1608, when he came face to face with Tokugawa Ieyasu at Sunpu Castle. At this time, Tokugawa Ieyasu was 65 years old, while Tenkai stood at a sprightly 72. Rumor has it that Tokugawa Ieyasu lamented this belated encounter. Now, let's delve into a few snippets of the theory suggesting Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai's shared identity. The second shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate was named Hidetada, and the third shogun was named Amitsu. Some believe that each name was derived by taking one character from Akechi Mitsuhide's name. There is a theory that the lantern dedicated by Akechi Mitsuhide can be found at Mount Hiei, and the date of dedication aligns with 20 years after the incident at Hanaji. Ofuku, the daughter of Akechi Mitsuhide's retainer Saito Toshimitsu, is said to have become the wet nurse of Tokugawa Amitsu at Tenkai's request. And now, for the most intriguing aspect of the theory. We turn our attention to Nikko Toshogu's shrine, where the first shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate, Tokugawa Ieyasu, rests eternally. Tenkai was intimately involved with this sacred site. Curiously, the emblem of the Akechi clan, the Kikyo crest, can be found abundantly within the shrine. Moreover, in the vicinity of Nikko Toshogu's shrine, there is a place called Akechi Daira, Akechi Plain. And it is said that Tenkai himself named it so. Further analysis reveals that the handwriting of Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai remarkably resemble each other. Akechi Mitsuhide and Nankobo Tenkai, two enigmatic characters, undeniably share an air of mystery. If Akechi Mitsuhide was a formidable military commander, it's not inconceivable that he would choose to maneuver the world from behind the scenes, supporting the ruler of the land and testing his own abilities, rather than taking center stage in politics. As history intertwines with speculation, the tale of Akechi Mitsuhide and Tenkai dances along the fine line between fact and fiction, inviting us to explore the captivating possibilities of their intertwined destinies.